Turnbull. My name's Heather.
I'm Lou.
And we're the founders of Ascension Explorers, for those of you who don't know. And this is your friendly video newsletter.
Newsletter, yes. It's one of the first. It's, let's put it this way, it's a trial. We're not sure how it's going to work, but we believe it's going to be a little bit more easier to read by listening to us.
Or not. How are you all doing out there? There's been a lot of shifts and changes, and we've been very aware of them, especially since the Tongariro eruptive energy, and yeah, we've certainly gone through quite a bit of shift and change ourselves.
Yeah, a lot of emotional releases, kind of just, you know, everything just coming up in front of you and just looking to be released.
So what do you do in these times? What have you been doing, Lou, that's helped you?
Railing against my emotions and then suddenly remembering that that doesn't actually work, and breathing and just taking myself away and actually just doing what needs to be done, which is breath, coming back to myself, realizing that nobody else is to blame. I look here first. So it's taken me time, takes me a while at times,
And for me, pretty much the same, and coming back to the I am, coming back to the place of self-love and integration. It's actually really interesting because we met a new friend recently who said he's only newly on the path, whatever that means, and he asked what ascension was, and I said, well, that's probably a very overused word and misunderstood word. And I said, what do you think it means? What does it mean for you? And he said, coming back to self. And I went, that's fantastic. That's the best definition I have ever heard.
Yeah, I must admit that that's actually quite a good definition that can come up with, yeah.
So why
Pretty
do
simple.
Why do we do a newsletter? Why do we bother letting people know what we're up to?
Can I answer that one?
Yes.
To keep them up to date with what we're doing, we hope. We're not really that good at it, but we do try.
The only reason is because we're quite busy, but we've got more and more people that are getting interested in what we do and walking alongside us, so
yeah.
That's very exciting too.
Absolutely.
Oh, by the way, we're coming to Wellington September the 13th. September 13th to the 16th. We're going to be working with Natasha and Sue, heart to heart, on the Saturday, and on the Friday we're going to be at Turnbull House doing a
Yes.
Q&A night, what's happening with New Zealand, have questions and
the
answers.
energies, etc., etc., and it could be just Heather and I actually just speaking from our heart and the knowledge that we know, or perhaps the council might come through.
The council have been pretty active actually.
Yeah, they have.
Pretty coming much forward within.
A lot of information about what's happening from a higher perspective. You know, not so much prophetic as in this is what's going to happen, but these are the potentials. Look here, look there, look what's happening around you, observe what's happening now, and prepare yourself for this potential, and it's really interesting.
Yeah, the Central Plateau region was something we were told to keep our eyes on a few weeks ago as an eruptive area. And those of us that were in the group this evening saw, those of us that are quite sensitive to the earth, saw the molten lava bubbling underneath, and it's actually quite interesting that Tongariro has just performed.
Yeah.
But I think more will happen, and we bring these messages through not to scare people but to prepare you, because as Gaia shakes, the energies within us start dislodging too, the things that don't serve, old relationships, work situations, housing, whatever it is starts getting shaken up within your being.
This is true. Hello, sweetheart. That's called humour half hour second.
Gaia will shift and shake. I mean, as has been mentioned, if you go to the website and have a look at the recent Rotorua channeling from the council, talked about the shakes and the shifts that were coming. You know, obviously we give you the stuff not to scare you, but to prepare you so you can shake out the bits and pieces in your own energy that you don't need. You know, that's what it's about, really.
It is, yes. I mean, everything we share because we honestly want people to be able to learn and move with themselves.
Yeah, to be in their own place of balance.
Just to, with the energies that are coming in at this moment, like the one that's really coming into my face at this particular moment, everybody's going to be going through their own turmoil, their own releases, their own situations. And we've got to realize that what is actually going on is personal to you. What you're going through, the next person may not be going through. You could be walking along going, what the heck is happening? And the person next to you is actually going, well, actually nothing. Nothing's happening. I'm feeling fine. Why are you in such a mess? And that could just very well be because of the particular time we're in at this moment with the month of August, which is has been labelled the Lion's Gate or the Lion's Mouth time, where the portal of energy that is coming through, it's sweeping through the world, and it's bringing through a major release time, a major release. And it's exciting because, let's face it, you know, the more we get to let go of now, the less, can I use the word? No, I won't use the word. The less baggage we have to take into 2013. What do you think about that, Heather?
Well, I'm feeling much better since I just went outside and let go of a whole lot of baggage. Yeah, no, it's been very challenging, but it's great just allowing that release. I mean, I've spent the last 24 hours, I went through a whole period of sadness and grief. I had no idea what it was about, and I just allowed myself to experience that release. And I think it served me.
So this is our cat, Silky. She wants to be a movie star, so we told her that as long as she behaves herself, she can sit on the mat. So, end of the year.
I want to invite you to talk to our people about the information that Safita and the others have shared with us about the energy coming through New Zealand as we go from 2012 into 2013.
Well, what's been shared with me is it's really, really exciting. There's just like this energy that's coming through. At this particular moment, we're all going through, between now and the end of the year, there's going to be a continuation, if I can call it, or a continual releasing of energy to bring us all into alignment, bring us all into a place of connectivity, of it's like a chiropractic alignment with the energies of the cosmic. And what's happening is at the crossover between 2012 and 2013, New Year's Eve, there is going to be a wash of energy. It's going to come through the northern points of the land masses. So those of you who are here in New Zealand, my advice is get up to the north of the country, especially in New Zealand being the place where the sun comes to first, the dawn comes to first, is very special, because what happens in the north, that's where the entry point is for the energy. It comes in and it washes through the land and it goes through the rest of the land. So what's happening at the crossover of the end of 2012, beginning of 2013, it's going to be big celebration time. He is so excited about it. I know that sounds really weird, an energy being excited, but he is. Because what he realizes is that if we can but tap into the energy of this crossover place where we're releasing everything that has been released at this moment and don't hang on to it, when we go into 2013, it's fresh, it's new, it's clean, and we come in with that, and it is really, really awesome. So, oh, sorry, I thought you were going to say something. That's what you call a frozen moment. I'll continue.
Sounds fantastic.
The north of the island.
We were actually told about this probably just over 2 years ago, and encouraged to create a retreat for this time change, for this. We're really excited about this Ascension 2012 retreat. I've called it an Ascension Lemurian Retreat because the energy of the land in the far north, wouldn't you agree, is just got that real tangible Lemurian feel to it. There's some beautiful spots, some sacred sites we're going to be taking you to. It's just a magic place in this country. Apparently there's a fire pit being dug for us for this particular treat, so we're excited.
There's even a hunt. So yes, so there's going to be fire nights, in as much as we're going to have a fire pit, and we're going to be talking around the fire pit. We're going to be having all the food and everything is going to be done and catered for. Everything's covered in the cost on the website. So go to the website, have a look what's there. The lodge itself, there's a little video about the lodge, where we're staying and all the rest of it. Take a look, take a listen to what we've got to say. The places we're going to go and see are really, really special. Special to Heather and myself, and special to a lot of other people in New Zealand. and we are going to have fun. It's not just going to be sitting inside listening to a whole bunch of people talk, but we're going to have fun. We're going to be driving around and doing a lot
We
of...
want to show off our country. We've got the most beautiful country.
Oh, we do.
And for those of you that might want to come in from overseas, you come into Auckland and you fly to Kirikiri, and we can pick you up from Kirikiri. So, you know, go and have a look at the website and let us know if you're interested, because I think this is going to be a super exciting retreat, Ascension Retreat. There won't be too much ritual, because we don't do ritual, but there'll be lots of fun, lots of excitement, lots of live shopping. So we're really
lots of time to have question and answers as well with people that have got knowledge, and also the Ascended Masters and the energies that come with us. Numbers are up there, and so what we need to do is let you know that if you're interested, go online, www.ascensionexplorers.com, go to our booking form and put your deposit down, put your details down.
Anyway, we've got self-mastery workshops which we're running continually, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. You can join us anytime on Skype for our Monday Q&A, which is becoming a pretty awesome sort of forum.
Yeah, it's probably, I would say, from those people who can handle the hard-hitting stuff.
Yeah. Tuesday, meditative travel.
Meditative travel, gentle, self-nurturing, breathe, and journeys.
That's been an interesting experience, actually, the meditative travel, because there have been bilocational experiences within this particular group of meditative travellers. It's been great.
Experiences have been had.
What do we have on Wednesday nights?
Oh, hang on, that thing that we call, geez, Fitha's really going to, self-mastery.
Self-mastery on a Wednesday night, which is
So,
all
yeah.
about coming back to the I am.
The I am that I am.
You know what? I think self-love is the most challenging thing for humanity at this time.
Yep. I have to second that.
I have found it incredibly challenging, but I feel that I'm actually finally getting better at it, allowing myself just to love myself and accept myself for who I am.
It's true. It's true. It truly does make sense. You can't really love somebody else until you learn to love yourself.
Yeah, I think this is one of the dichotomies of humanity. But all said and done, we're living in exciting times, and we're interested to hear how you're getting on.
Yeah,
if you've got
so
any
contact
questions.
us.
Got any questions, or is anything you want to feedback to us, then great.
We'll speak to you soon.
Ciao.